Welcome back, YouTube, and welcome to your faces to another Overwatch settings video. Today we're doing my girl D.Va. I've been popping off as D.Va recently. I do really enjoy playing her. She's probably my go-to tank apart from Zarya. I say D.Va and Zarya right now the two tanks I play if I play tank. And I wasn't actually going to plan on doing a settings video for D.Va because she's quite simplistic in a lot of the settings. It's some of them are personal preference. Some of them is like you can tweak to give yourself a little bit of an edge. But someone left a comment on one of my YouTube videos. So if I say this wrong, I'm sorry. But Vanica left a comment saying she would like a D.Va video. So we're going to quickly do one and go over the settings that I use with D.Va. Straight off the bat, horizontal and vertical 55-50. I don't really think default is 35-30. So yeah, so I only go up by 20 per se. And the reason I do that is because if you go into advanced, I keep the aim assist strength size the same, window size the same. I have legacy mode turned on. I'm pretty sure I thought default was off. It looks like default for D.Va might be on. Either way, I keep it on. I keep legacy mode on. Aim assist easy in, keep the same, but aim smoothing I lower. I think the default is 98%, and I lower it down to 80. The reason I do this is because you're faster. The lower your aim smoothing, the faster the sensitivity is for. Because 55-50 doesn't seem like a super fast sensitivity, but the lower you go aim smoothing, the faster your sensitivity actually is. And aim smoothing is there basically for, it's like for new players to help them aim and stuff. But with D.Va, you do not need incredible aim. You'll never need to be hitting shots from across the map because she's more. You want to be able to, like, let's just say there's a squishy Hanzo on his own. He's fired a flank. You just dive on him. Use your rockets and just dive on him. That's all you're going to do. You're going to be diving the squishies and just and doing more stuff like that. But in terms of all this stuff here, the only thing I turn on is hide booster cancel text. I did at once have toggle defense matrix, so if I turn this on, I click the stick and it stays on, and I have to click the trigger again. Click, click. I used to play like that, but I have it off now, so it's just you hold and you let go. Hold, let go. I think that's just a little bit more easier. As well as the hold to use boosters. I would never advise using this. If you do, when you got used to it, then fair play. But with it on, if you let go, you instantly stop, which can be good. But the amount of times I've gone to use an ult, well, I've actually used the ult this time. But the amount of times I've gone to use an ult or something, and I've clicked it and then stopped clicking again, and it's just stayed still, is kind of ridiculous. So I keep the not hide booster, the hold to use boosters off. I keep it off. In terms of reticle, this is the only big change I have for D.Va, because if you see thickness 1, crosshair length 15, I don't think that changes anything. I don't even know if thickness does change. Jesus, 1.1 is what I use. Yeah, 1. Center gap 100%, opacity 100%, outline opacity 100%, outline thickness 3, outline shift 1, dot size 6. Yeah, I'd say 6 because I don't like it too big. I like 6. Is the reason I do this as well. The center gap is at 100. Where is center gap? There it is. So if we go lower, let's just say we play that with a soldier. Can you see the amount of bullets that do not hit? If I just like, we're getting hits with reticle miles away from his head, and we're actually hurting him. So the reason why I have it on 100 is because it's the biggest it can go, and you'll still see bullets are still hitting outside the circle. So with this, I know I'm going to hit, even if I'm like to the side of them. So if I'm like hitting here, I know I'm going to hit them. I just prefer having a bigger circle with D.Va. You do not necessarily need like a really small circle for maxing out your aim. Like I said, you're going to be diving on squishies. You're going to be shooting into groups of people as well, and basically just protecting your team anyway. So yeah, I really do. I prefer a bigger circle, the biggest it can go. So just copy these. Thickness 1, crosshair length 15, center gap 100, 100, 100. Then it's 3.0 for outline thickness, 1.0 for outline shift, and then 6.0 for dot size, and then dot opacity 100%. So that's the only thing I change with the reticle for D.Va. I keep it circle and keep all that. All this the exact same. Hide booster cancel text is the only one I turn on. I've never really turned hide booster timer off because I like to know how many seconds I've got when I'm boosting around. And yeah, the horizontal and vertical 55-50 to make it a little bit nippy when you turning around and hitting stuff. as well as the advanced is all the same. Legacy mode is turned on, and aim smoothing is turned down to 80%, because then it makes me a little bit faster when I'm moving around. I can just in the air get a fire or whatever, get a mercy, and just yeah, it feels really smooth. So they are my D.Va settings. That's what I use for D.Va. So I hope you enjoyed. Peace.